Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimmi and I'm going to talk to you about something a little different today. It's personal to me. I deal with it more often than I would like to. Migraines. I don't really know why I said that like it's a happy thing, because it's not. These things suck. I would never wish them upon anybody. They're awful and they can really be debilitating. People who have never had a migraine don't really get it and don't understand them. They're not just bad headaches. Now, there are all different types and kinds of migraines and different symptoms that you can get with them. But today I'm going to talk about the ones that I deal with when I get a migraine. It really kind of depends on the day, because I actually get two different types of migraines. I get ones that make me dizzy and I get ones that are just downright painful. When I get dizzy, it's not like normal dizziness. It's spinning, it's vertigo, I can't walk. Getting out of bed is a struggle. It makes me want to throw up. When I get ones that are painful, I can get the pain anywhere from above my right eye, above my left eye, above both eyes, in the middle of my eyes, on the side of my head, the whole front of my head. A tension migraine that literally feels like there's like a band around your head. I can get them in the back of my head. You can get a painful migraine pretty much anywhere on your head. And if you wanna kind of think about how painful it is, it would be like a construction worker using a jackhammer on my head. These ones, I find it easier to walk around with. It's still difficult because if the pain gets really bad, you're like, ah! But I find them personally easier to walk around with, because the ones where I get dizzy, I literally feel like I'm falling over. When I get the ones that are painful, I can walk around a little bit easier and kind of do things and go on with my day, depending on how painful it is. Because sometimes the pain can actually make me, I don't want to use the word stupid, but stupid. Like, I almost feel like I lose all my knowledge sometimes when it's really painful and I don't know what I'm doing, and sometimes can't form sentences. It gets pretty rough sometimes. I've gone to work with painful migraines, and I'll tell you right now, it's awful. Do you know how easy it is to start to mix up words, and especially numbers if you're working a cash register? Literally working on a cash register with a migraine is torture, because you're sensitive to light, so looking at a screen is not fun. But even just in general, even if you're not working at a cash register, migraines make you super sensitive to light and super sensitive to sound. When I have a migraine, I want to lay down, I want to shut my eyes, I want to be in a dark room, I want to be in the quiet. And if it's not completely quiet, then maybe like a movie on, like volume 2 in the background. But even that sometimes sounds like you're blaring it at volume like 30. Now, me personally, I don't know, and I can't speak for other people, but I have medication that I take, one, that prevents them from happening, and two, that I take when I get one. For the medication that I take when I get one, you have to take that shit the second you feel either a migraine coming on or you get it. Because the longer you take to take your medication, the longer the medication takes to work, the longer you deal with the migraine. I've done it so many times where I've woken up and I'm like, oh, it's just a headache, and like 15 minutes later, it's this full-blown migraine that I'm like, I feel like I can't even fully open my eyes. But because I waited, it takes my medication like 4 times longer to work. The worst part about it is that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I have 2 different types of medication that I can take to help them go away. Sometimes the one works and sometimes the other works, and it's like trial and error, figure out which one's gonna help your migraine go away. It also depends on what's going on, how bad it is. You have to really listen to what your body is telling you, what your symptoms are, how bad the migraine is, and figure out which medication and what things you're gonna have to do to help yourself get better. Sometimes it's better to lay down for like 3 hours and let the migraine go away, rather than walking around trying to do things, go on with your day. Then you have the migraine for even longer and you're trying to deal with it for, 7 hours as opposed to resting, and then you would have had time without your migraines. Some migraines, they can last for a couple hours, and I know people who have migraines for a couple days. I've dealt with a migraine for like 3 days. It's awful. It's not a good experience when they don't go away. So if any of your friends or your family deals with migraines and you have never had one in your life and you just think they're bad headaches, just know that they're not, and they can be way more debilitating than you probably think they can be. But yeah, I guess that's enough ranting about migraines for today. I hope that you learned something new about them or new about me. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more vlogs. And if you enjoy my series Magic Mirror, I put that out every once in a while on Fridays. Buttons are right down there. And leave a comment in the comment section down below about anything that I talked about. I will see you guys next time. Bye!